Hi, I'm Susan. Today I am participating in 2 challenges. The first is the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge, and the second is the Mixed Media March 25 challenge hosted by Carrie Griffiths. And with his, we used gel prints, and this was just a roll-off, stamp-off sheet that I did when I made my jelly prints. And as I said in my last video, I made a video doing this, but I could never get it to upload or download to my iPad. So yesterday's video, I had to use a whole different editing software. So I'm hoping that y'all are still enjoying that. But anyway, for the Margarete Miller, for the Carrie Griffiths challenge, we use our gel print. We use a rectangular orientation. We use a number, which for the day. So this is my number for 2. No, it's 2.5, but it's got my 2 on there for the second day. And we sign it. So, and for the Margarete Miller, the prompts are a building or architectural feature. I've got this column, a piece of magazine or newspaper headline. I've got this magazine that says Glitz and Glamour. A piece of graph or line paper. I've gotten that. Something that you're hoarding, and I'm hoarding this paper clip. My friend Big Mama Sandy Moore sent me this, and this way I get to keep it. Playing card or part of one. This is a playing card I did in a past challenge, and I'm going to use that as my focal point. And something, the bonus is something red, and I've got some red in my jelly print, and of course this is red, and I've got some red in my flowers and little pieces here. So I hope everybody's doing great, and without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, I guess I need to put down my background paper, and let's see where I want to let it go. I'm kind of thinking I love this part here, so I am going to make sure I get that. I'm just gonna, and that'll be a fun scrap. And let me put this down. I will add that on. I will ink it. I remembered to ink all of these, but I forgot to ink my page, and I forgot to, of course I couldn't ink that yet, but I should have inked my page. I'm sorry. But I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. We have had some gorgeous weather. Feels like spring. Don't have to wear a jacket. I think it was in the 60s yesterday. Perfect weather. It could be in the 60s and 70s all year long, and I think I would be happy. I like it where it's too warm to run your heat and too cool to run your air conditioner. So I am going to use my art glitter glue and hope it works. And get this down. Yeah, I had so much fun making my gel prints. Be sure and check out Carrie's channel. I'll have it listed in my description box down below. And be sure and check out Margarete Miller as well. I've enjoyed doing these challenges. And I like being able to combine them, because if not, I'd be having lots of videos, more than y'all would probably want to see. That's pretty. I'm really happy with that. Okay, now let's see how I want to do this. I've got my architectural feature, which I'm kind of want to put it over here, but that's got the straight edge. So I think I'm going to put it there. And let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and put it down. I'm going to live dangerously. Because that's probably going to be the best place for it anyway. I want to let some of that red shine through. And I do like, it calls for red, but it also, the colors kind of match her, and I love her. I knew I'd probably never use her in a journal, but I just love, and Glitz and Glamour suits her. So I've got this as graph and line paper, but I'm going to use the graph part, I think. Make sure. I like the graph better. And it'll kind of go with the blue in here. And I'm just going to grab my glue book, if I can find it. Everything is lost. Let me put my pen back in my art glue, glitter glue. And let me, I am not a very organized person. No matter how hard I try, I clean and clean and clean. And then I never can find anything. So we've got our Glitz and Glamour. Put that there. I want her to be the focal. This is a paper clip, so I can tuck it either on the side or on the top, so that won't be an issue. So let me go ahead and get my magazine headline now. I just had it, I don't know where it came from. I had, you know, I like to do my glue book, and I had lots of phrases cut out. When I saw Glitz and Glamour, I knew I was using her, and I knew that would be perfect. And let's see. I'm thinking maybe something like that. And I love these flowers I cut from a collage soup. And since she was so glamorous, let me bring her down a little bit. Since she was so glamorous, I knew I had to use her. I could add that there. And bring the blue down. I like that. So I will use my art glitter glue on that. Got red and the blue. I'm gonna, so that flower can kind of lay there. I am going to glue that together. And glue these down. I hope you don't mind that I'm combining these challenges. There we go. But it just made more sense to me to do that than 2 videos a day. Especially when they would probably be both longer type videos. it makes it easier for me. I'll have a few days where it'll just strictly be Carrie's challenge. But I do already participate in some of the challenges, and so I just figured I could combine them. Okay. I definitely don't want to cover up too much of that. I love that. And I wanted to add these flowers to kind of bring the old-fashioned grungy type look of those. Love that. Let's see here. What did I do with it? I do want to take my Stabilo All and go around my flowers. Let me see. Can't find my pencil sharpener. I just want to make this pop from the background a little. I have started rereading the Anne of Green Gables. And my husband and I finished watching Jessica Jones, the first season. So now we need to go back to Daredevil. We watched it. Now we are comic book geeks. We've collected comic books. Well, my husband his whole life. I got into it before I had kids. Now I still love them. I don't collect them like I used, like they do anymore, because my oldest son is really into them as well. And I used to collect them, but it's just I've got too much. You know, I have this. You know, I have lots of hobbies. And so it makes it hard and expensive to do everything. But I still love them, you know. I go for my favorite all time is Batman. Especially, you know, the Dark Knight series. I love Harley Quinn. I love Selena, the Catwoman. But I love Marvel as well. I've got lots of characters. And my husband and I did. It's like, I always like Spectacular Spider-Man because of the stories were so good. I'm a reader. And he liked Amazing Spider-Man, which is really the most popular because the artwork was so much better. So, but we always balanced each other out. Let's see, I had another number I thought about putting down here to kind of cover up the stems. I may cut it down just a little bit. I don't think we need that big. And I want to It's also as one I thought about using for the 2 as well, but I've got my 2 here, which is still there. It's covered anyway. And I'll just sign it right here. I'll sign it right here because I really don't want it too obvious. There we go. And of course, me being me, I want gold splatters because that's what I like. Let me get my gold paint and my brush. See if I can get that to lay down more. Of course, my card warped. When I made them. All right. I did most of the gold splatters on most of mine, but I don't think I did them on this one for some reason. I missed it. We'll add in my homage to Big Mama because I love her dearly. That way I can still see some of the architecture. So we have got, first of all, with Carrie's, I've got my jelly print. It's in a rectangle. It could be portrait. It could be landscape. It didn't matter. I've got my 2 for today because this is the second day of the challenge. And I have got my signature. And for Margarete Miller, I've got my building or architectural feature, a piece of magazine or newspaper. I've got Glitz and Glamour, the headline. A piece of graph or line paper is the outside of the Glitz and Glamour. Something you're hoarding, my paper clip from Big Mama, and a playing card or part of one. I've got my altered playing card there, and something red. And I've got red in my jelly print. I've got the red tag and red flowers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Y'all have a great, wonderful day. Take care. I love you. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. So, bye, y'all.